Hey everyone, whoever can guess the music in the background, you win. Now, here's the top 10 DS franchises I think should be revived for 3DS. First off, I'm going to show you guys some games here that we already know there are 3DS games out there or that should be coming to North America or whatnot. So, first off, the Professor Layton series. They obviously have Mask of Miracle out, and they should have that Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton mix coming out, and they better come to North America, guys, really. There's no excuse for them not to, because they're fantastic games. But, next here we have Henry Hatsworth and Monster Tale. Again, guys, these are games that, like, not exactly the franchise should be revived, but the people who are making these games should be revived, and we already know that the creators of both of these games are making Epic Mickey for the 3DS, which is the side-scrolling sequel to the one that was on the SNES, I believe, and really want to see that game coming out. Next game here, 999. We know that there is a 3DS sequel, and yes, it is getting localized, guys, so there's another game that should definitely be coming out, and it is coming out for 3DS. That's why it's not in my top 10. It would be right up at the top if we didn't know there was a sequel in that. Next here, Radiant Historia. Now, again, this isn't exactly a franchise. Like, I think they could do like a prequel thing to it, but I just want to see Atlas make another epic RPG like this, because this really was this generation's Chrono Trigger. It really was. It was fantastic. And the last game here, Soul to Robo Red the Hunter. Again, I don't know about a sequel or a prequel or anything, but the people who made this, they should make another RPG similar to this, because this was really like the perfect beginner RPG out there. Yeah, those are the games I want to show off first, but here's my top 10. So, first off here, Elite Beat Agents. Yes, they do have a sequel on the DS for Japan only, but I really do think they should make another game for this, because this was a fantastic game, my favorite rhythm game ever, and it just really is just fantastic. I really want to see a 3DS sequel, and I think 3D visuals would be really cool to see, popping up and stuff. That'd be pretty cool because of how quirky it is. Number 9, Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. Now, this really is an awesome series, just Shin Megami Tensei overall. I was thinking of putting Devil Survivor in here as well, but I think we saw Devil Survivor 1, then 2, just came out on DS recently, and I'm thinking they should make a normal, regular Shin Megami Tensei something Shin Megami Tensei just doesn't have to go under the spin-off series, I really would be looking forward to something like that. Number 8, Infinite Space. Now, this is in no way this was a perfect game. This was definitely a good game, but there's just, the gameplay overall was just not that fun to do. Like, it was just very boring, and a lot of the time you're just sitting around and you just click one button, wait like 10 seconds, and click another thing, They gotta up the gameplay a little bit, but the overall story and like the whole idea of it was fantastic. Making your own starship fleet and going through like fighting pirates kind of a thing, Very awesome game in that regard, but just it got boring pretty quickly because of how, just how not polished actual gameplay was, I really want them to do another one of those. But next year, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. Now, it could be in the Chinatown Wars, or it could just be Grand Theft Auto, but I think they need another top-down Grand Theft Auto, and I think for the handhelds now, that would be really great to have, especially with the 3D effect with top-down. That would look really amazing, and I really love the up-down Grand Theft Auto games. This is my favorite Grand Theft Auto game probably ever, not gonna lie. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, the 3D ones are not bad at all, but just these 2D ones, I don't know. I think I'm just used to playing like GTA 2, I guess. I don't know. Fantastic game, though, and I really want them to make another one for the 3DS. I think they could do some really cool stuff with the 3D functionality and all that. Next here we have a whole bunch of games, but all from the same series, the Phoenix Wright games. Now, there is a DS game that didn't come out here yet. Hopefully they do bring it over. Come on, Capcom. Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Miles Edgeworth. I'd really like to see that game over here, but as you guys can see, I've been loving these games, and I now have every game, and for the original DS. I could have bought them for cheaper for the for Wii Virtual Console, but I just had to play them, and beat that one, playing through this one right now, and I'm going to play Apollo Justice after that. Fantastic games. I really think they should bring it to 3DS, especially the Ace Attorney / Professor Layton game. That crossover needs to come over. Next game here, Dementium the Ward from Renegade Kid. Come on, they have Dementium 2 out, they have this game, Dementium 3D. It fits perfectly, and upped up graphics and all that stuff so that the atmosphere can really get affected by it, and they could take some stuff from Resident Evil Revelations as well. The 3D functionality in Resident Evil looked really great with it, and really just added again to the atmosphere of a horror type game, and I think Renegade Kid should definitely make another Dementium game. That'd be perfect for the 3DS. Number 4, I believe, Lock's Quest. Now, not the best game ever or anything. It's one of my favorites for the DS, but it was heavily overlooked. I don't know why, but this is more here because they need to make more of these strategy type games for the handhelds. They need more of these type of games, and Lock's Quest is one of my favorites. Fantastic tower defense type strategy building RTS type game. You know, it's a mix of a lot of great genres, and it works extremely well. And I really think they could do another game in this world, or maybe change it to another world, but, you know, to have a spiritual successor to this game. I think this game deserves to have another game into the franchise, the series, or just anything like it. Number 3, Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. This is from the people who made the Ace Attorney games, and this is one of the best puzzle story games I've ever played, and I think the whole mechanic works extremely well. But just picture this mechanic. You guys know about how you take control of inanimate objects, and you use them. You trick them to make them move, and then you can go through the levels and solve puzzles and stuff like that. Imagine doing that in, like, say they put a big emphasis on a 3D world. Imagine trying to do that, you know, like, you're looking at it like as a 2D thing, but you can, like, spin the whole world around, you know? Use the 3D in general, like the actual 3D of, like, the game to the 3D of the 3DS. I think doing something like that, making a good gimmick like that, along with a new story in the same world with some of these same memorable characters, that would be perfect. I would love to see that. This is definitely a must-own for DS as well. Number 2, Advanced Wars, Days of Ruin, or just any Advanced War games. Advanced Wars is awesome, but what I would be hoping for is another addition into this Wars series that Nintendo has. I would love to see Battalion Wars 3. I know a lot of guys don't focus on Battalion Wars, but Battalion Wars is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and Battalion Wars 2 is one of my favorite games on the Wii. And they really need to make a Battalion Wars for the 3DS. How awesome would that be? Especially with the aiming with the stylus, all the precision and stuff, being able to control your allies with the stylus as well. This is a game that needs to come to 3DS, but in Battalion Wars style. Other than that, I wouldn't mind having an Advance Wars, you know, turn-based strategy game either. But I really do think they should focus on RTSs more than turn-based now, because there's a lot of turn-based games out there, and I think they need to mix up their genres a little bit. You know, we already have Fire Emblem Awakening that'll be coming out. You know, let's see a 3D Battalion Wars. That'd be fantastic. That is my utmost wishes for it. And, of course, the last game, The World Ends With You. If they don't make a sequel to The World Ends With You, I don't know what the hell Square Enix is thinking, because I have a feeling they are, because they put Neku in Kingdom Hearts 3D, I believe, and they really need to make another Kingdom Hearts game, guys. That would be, another World Ends With You game. One of the best RPGs I've ever played, and probably just ever in general. Everyone knows this is a fantastic game, and I think it'd be really great to see that. I'm wondering how they would switch up the gameplay because of, having a 3D screen at the top, if they'll be trying to use that much, or who knows what will happen. But they just really need to bring this game out and just bring a sequel. Everyone's asking for it. It sold pretty well, concerning it was a new IP and a epic RPG, you know? They need to bring this game out. But there it is, guys. There's all the my top 10. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Please make a video response, or just give a comment of what you think should be coming out for the 3DS that's from the DS. Again, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.